Alright, hello everyone. Welcome, anybody who's new, or anybody who happens to be watching this VOD. I am just starting off right off the bat. I think this might be just a just chatting stream for a very short one at that as well. And the reason why is because, well, I want to play some games, right? But I kind of, don't have the energy as much as I would like to. It would just be a really chilled out stream, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like one that I don't feel would be, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it wouldn't even be like a chill stream in my opinion. It would just be like, oh, I'm playing, I'm not really doing much per se, like compared to the last stream. Even if I want to say I was doing decent with my lower energy that day, I don't feel like today I would do that great. I would just be playing, and I don't know. Yeah. Let me actually turn this down a little bit. It looks like it's a little loud on that side of the stream for some reason. Why is it so loud on the stream side? Well, it probably isn't that loud. I have to check later, but yeah. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it would be a little different today. Maybe if we had a couple people in, I wouldn't mind as much doing that and stuff like that. I just feel like today, I want to keep it short. It might not be, like, even a short. It might be super short. I'm not, like, no joke. There was something I wanted to try out, and it seems it did not do it. Dang it. So, what I was trying to figure out was, I changed some options, right? And technically, it's supposed to be streaming at what was it, like 816 or 836p or something like that, and then I charted it at the 936p kind of thing, and for some reason it does not do that. So again, today it looks like the source it's showing is technically 720p. So when it does that, if I'm right, what it does is it actually downscales it from the regular quality that it technically says it is down to 720p. Let me see if I can see it. No, it says it's at, I don't know. Is it doing it? I have no clue. I can't tell. To be honest, I can't tell. And there's also misskipped frames. What? That is strange. Okay, so we're gonna next stream. Since it's just chatting, I don't really care about it. We're just gonna go back to 1080p, and we will still have the quality options. So don't think that's gone. That's not gone. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm using the new. What is this? What is it called? Enhanced broadcasting or something? It's like where I stream multiple streams to Twitch to get quality options, kind of like a pseudo quality options kind of thing. It uses more bandwidth, of course, and stuff like that, but I have a lot to use. That's why I was able to multi-stream before and stuff like that. But I'm trying to just go full Twitch and have the VOD channel kind of pick up momentum, because for me personally, I feel like when I do multi-streaming, it does zero for me, because my main channel where I do the VOD, like multi-streaming thing at, it doesn't have any discoverability per se. Yeah, oh yeah, look, bitrate, it did scale it down to exactly 480p quality. I mean 720p quality bitrate. So it's downscaling it as well for the bitrate, which is what I want, but like, I want the source quality as well, like the normal one. Like, why am I streaming at the high bitrate that it wanted me, or the recommended bitrate, when it's downscaling it overall with the quality option and the bitrate? Which, like I said, that just means I'm using more resources or whatever, I guess you could say, for no reason. And that is the only thing. That's why I was just like, I'm gonna go back to 1080p after this stream. But yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something about YouTube. Yeah, so when I do the multi-streaming on YouTube side and stuff like that, it really it really doesn't find anyone. It's like discoverability is literally 0. It's not like it won't one day. It's just that I have better luck uploading to the VOD channel from like, you know, going from Twitch and doing the VOD channel thing than I do with the multi-streaming on my main channel. Because literally, I don't know why this is, and maybe I'm doing something wrong, and it's highly likely because I don't know how the YouTube algorithm or anything works. But like, after the stream happens on my main channel, when I'm finished with the stream, it dies. It just dies. There's like nothing after that. Like, it doesn't reach a single person, no matter how many years go by, or like how many, like a month or 2 or 3 or 4. It doesn't, nothing, you know. So either I'm doing something wrong, or it just on Twitch or like on YouTube, it kind of pretty much dies after the VOD channel, which I've heard. Like, I mean, the live stream ends, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I've heard that some people have mentioned exactly what I've mentioned right now on YouTube, where they would stream and then it just dies. But then other people mention the opposite sometimes. So I'm a bit confused on that. Have no idea. What I'm thinking is maybe, and this is a maybe, it's certain videos or certain games or like what you're doing that reaches people. So it's like certain content, I'm guessing, because I have had a time where I did a random one on YouTube where I think I only streamed it specifically to YouTube, if I'm right. And what happened was, it was like a niche game kind of, and it did reach some people after that. So maybe it's like a certain like discoverability thing. So if like I'm playing certain indie games or maybe or something, maybe it's preferable to play it or multi-stream it to YouTube. And I might start doing that at times, but for now, I'm not. But if I do what I said anyways, which is just keep everything on the VOD channel, it would still do the same thing. It would still reach people. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if I should even care about that, really. And if I was to multi-stream, it would be to a different platform and not YouTube. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna stick to that. Stick to Twitch, I guess you could say. And do the multi, or I guess not really multi, the enhanced broadcasting to give quality options, because quality options is important. It's something I personally have always looked to have, and the fact that I can just do this and it does it, which is if nobody, I don't know if nobody would look at it, but it's like 780p, I mean 720p, which is, again, I'll go back to 1080p, then you'll be 720p as well, like now, and then 480p and 360p. It doesn't have 160p or one, like the lowest one, but I looked at the, like, kind of like the statistics on the advanced side, the video stats or whatever, and it said 360p is a bit rate of, let's just verify this. Let me just re-verify it so I'm not lying or anything. It's at 500 kbps, which is kilobytes or whatever. So it's like literally 500 bitrate. So it should be pretty good for almost everybody. And it's not like a terrible option if you are on mobile. And that's why I want to have these options, because at least on mobile, if you got a small screen, 360p isn't going to be terrible. It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, HD, but it's not terrible. Especially when you're looking for something to do and you can only watch so little, you know? And especially on the live stream. This is actually going to help out. Hopefully, anybody who's on mobile, hopefully you come stop by next time, or, you know, just chill with me. You know, it won't be that crazy over here with the, you know, whatever it is. I don't know why I'm saying, you know, so much. But hopefully it gives some more people some options to stop by on a different stream, you know? Why do I keep saying that? I think I'm just trying to speak faster than what I'm trying. Or maybe I'm thinking more than I'm thinking. I have no idea, but yeah, I just want more reach, I guess you could say. I want to have the people who usually are on mobile have the option to come in, because when you're starting off small, right, you actually have no quality options. A lot of people don't. In fact, I feel like nowadays with so many people streaming, there's more people who don't have quality options compared to the past. Because before I used to always get them. I used to always get the quality options. And now, no. It's not a thing, really. It really is not a thing. I rarely see it. And it's like certain things I have to do sometimes. I think I used to go to a certain game, and that game would have quality options all the time for me. Or like a high majority of the time. Excuse me. But yeah, I think it was like a certain game or something I would go to. I would always have that option while I was playing it or something. Like a majority of the time I would, at least. And I noticed that, so I would always try to play that game or something. I feel like. But it never went away after I played that game. So it's like, okay, maybe I could do that. Excuse me. I'm trying to mute myself, but hopefully it's muting. But yeah. Always try to find ways or options to always have quality options. And the fact that I had learned about this, I don't know when it happened or when they started it, but the enhanced broadcasting thing. But I really like it. I guess in a way, I gotta be thankful for Marvel's Rivals with like the weird, what is it, skip frames or whatever thing that's going on with that I've been having lately. Because it gave me this, to discover this, to actually be able to have these quality options. And like I said, really great stuff. Really great. Well, for me at least. Because I have the option to actually multi-stream and all that. But now that I have a quality option stuff and I've learned a lot of stuff about this stuff, yeah, it's just nice to have. But yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind me just chit-chatting for a little bit. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna stream. I was gonna, well, not stream, but like play games, because I was gonna play Marvel Rivals or something for a little bit, but I'm kind of really tired, really late in the day for me, or technically night, but I don't know, something's been off today. I even took a nap and everything, and usually it always depends for me on what happens if I do that. Usually nowadays with my regular schedule, taking a nap is actually the worst thing I could do, because I feel even more tired, more like bleh. And that's exactly kind of what happened. I took a nap and I'm starting to feel hot, and I'm like, why am I hot when it's supposed to be cold, you know? I don't know. It's just kind of strange to me when that happens. Always happens too, like a lot more often when I have this, like how I stick to my irregular schedule. Like it's so weird. Naps are just like not the best. It's rare nowadays compared to before. Like that a nap would help, or it's good for me. Maybe it's because I try to sleep multiple, like keep going back to sleep, because I'm like, I don't want to get up because of the way I felt before, you know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Who knows, right? But yeah. What else? I'm just testing out a bunch of different stuff, like I said. It's just stream-wise, VOD-wise, and main channel-wise. It's something I actually noticed. I don't think I mentioned it, but I will mention it now. Is that the VOD channel, like I said, does good. Like randomly reaching out at random times when it does reach out. But the main channel is not. I don't know what's going on with the main channel or why it does that. But one thing I noticed is when I did the clip thing to go over to YouTube, like export it and have the option to like have it as a short, I like did that, right? I exported it, but it went public by mistake because Twitch, I guess, didn't stop it from being public or something. I don't know. There was no option on my side, so it just automatically did it, and I'll have to remember that for next time. But it reached quite a lot of people, like compared to like me, like normally, and like I was like, oh, that's cool, you know, like that's crazy. A short did decent, and I got dislikes. I was like, what? The only thing I could think of, it's like, oh, it's low quality, because that part was low quality ish, and the other thing was maybe they just disliked because they don't like that, and that particular clip, or like the game or whatever, and they wanted the algorithm to not give it to them, you know what I mean? So they dislike it to move on, you know. But the algorithm is weird because of dislikes or likes or comments or anything like that, all that pushes it out even more, which is interesting, like I said. But I decided officially I would take it off, and I did take it off. I deleted it off that channel, the VOD channel, because I wanted the VOD channel to be like, you know, VODs. And I think maybe that fucked it up a little bit. Hopefully it did it. Hopefully. I'm hoping, you know. I'm really hoping. But if it did, I'm screwed on the VOD channel now. Thanks a lot, Twitch. You fucked me. But yeah, I'm put it on the main channel just to see how it do. And again, it's weird. The main channel doesn't do good. I don't know what it is. I've never had issues on the main channel. Never had anything go wrong on the main channel. Nothing. I just don't consistently like do anything on the main channel. Is all. But the VOD channel compared to the main channel, it literally, the main channel, the short did not do or reach anybody. It like barely reached somebody, and that's just strange to me. So I don't know what's going on with the main channel. There's got to be something I'm doing wrong, or like maybe I have a tag on there that's wrong or something. I have no idea. I just do not know. No clue whatsoever. You know. So yeah, I don't know anymore. I gotta figure out why it's doing that, but I don't think I ever will, because I've been trying to figure out for years now why the main channel, it's like so not good for like content videos reaching out. I have no clue. I'm gonna try next time just putting it as what it was on the VOD channel, which is like certain tags on there, which was like Twitch, gaming, and then it also didn't select a game per se. I'm gonna try that with an older clip on the main channel when I upload that, and because I want to put out all the clips, like I said, but like some of the older clips I had, at least, that I still do have, because I had it on the VOD channel, just upload it there to save it. I'm gonna download it, or I think I did download it, and then I'll put it on the main channel and see how it does per se as the shorts in general. But I have to kind of keep it going by having clips. So I need to figure out what clips are good to actually make into a short. So I have to clip my own stuff. I really don't like doing that, because it's like, it feels kind of like odd, I guess you could say, in a little bit of a way, to see myself, or like seeing the broadcaster, or you know, per streamer themselves, I guess you could say, clipping their own stuff. But it's like, some of them are cool stuff, right? I mean, just stuff that I wish was clipped. So yeah, I don't know. It's just like kind of odd. I guess I got a weird sense of thinking, I guess you could say. But yeah, if you happen to come by or anything like that, and you want to clip things, go ahead, clip them. I appreciate that. I actually do check out some of the clips that are clipped, and if they're good, yeah, of course, I'm gonna use them as a short, if you don't mind. I mean, you know, it's mine. Technically, it's me, you know. But like, it's nice to have somebody do that, you know. And if you ever want to just go on the channel, clip stuff, or just edit completely the whole thing, or whatever you want to do, go ahead, do it on your channel. I don't mind anything like that, you know, stuff like that. You do you, you know. If it works, it works. Hey, I'm not gonna argue with that. You know, you go do that. Do your own channel, make money off it if you want. you are free to do that. All the stuff on the VOD channel, I switched to like what is it, the content whatever thing or whatever, where it lets you freely like people, you like select this option or whatever compared to the standard YouTube thing or whatever, and you're like allowing people to use your content, pretty much is what it is. And I set that purely on the VOD channel and all that stuff, so no problem there for doing that or using the content there. So if you want to go to the VOD channel, check out the stuff there, like all the past videos maybe you missed or something. And if you ever find a good clip, you want to clip from it, go ahead, do that. You want to edit the whole video yourself and do that, go ahead, you're free to do that. I welcome it, you know, no issues ever. The only thing is, you know, don't be an ass about certain things, you know what I mean? Like, don't be what is the worst? What is it, like you know, people do malicious things or stuff like that. Yeah, I don't really, it's kind of messed up to do that, right? But you're free to use all the content, like I said. Never have an issue with it. Give me 1 second. I don't know. Maybe something, allergies or something, or maybe it's just the cold in general. Like I said, I was kind of feeling bad that one day, so maybe something's still lingering around, you know? Who knows? But yeah, feel free to do all that. I am trying to do something on this. What was it? I posted the clip on there on Instagram too to see how it would do. Like I said, I'm not using anything really. I'm just testing things out over there. I know a lot of stuff doesn't do good for me personally when I go on there and use it. It doesn't reach, or maybe I just don't know how to use the algorithms. Like I said, who knows? It's just another place I'll try out. But you know what? I might start putting the clips on Facebook as well. I have one, I believe, for the channel. I just never used it since way back since I had it. So maybe I'll like do a couple things there and upload the clips there and see how they do. I mean, it's just another place, right, to possibly reach someone. And I always welcome it. And a lot of people there also like to use mobile. I've noticed, like, there's a lot of mobile streams on there. Back when I remember being on there a little bit to see how it would be like. And I think that was when there was once a couple streamers that had went to Facebook or like something like that, when Facebook was getting popular with Facebook streaming and stuff. I think it's kind of dying off, but like it's a big place for mobile streamers and like more of the certain type of streamers that are foreign and stuff like that, you know. So it's got an audience for a certain group of people, you know what I mean? And I'll try doing the clips there, a couple clips there or something like that. Finally get back into everywhere, I guess you could say. And yeah, who knows? Like I said, quality options, mobile. If it brings in a couple mobile people from there, hey, perfect. I'm already doing this with the mobile, the enhanced mobile streaming, right? So to help out a little bit. I do want to change something, or like I do want to get something, a background or something like that, because this black screen, you know, it's just not working out for me personally. It's like okay to just be black-ish, like a black background, but it's like what? It's not attracting anyone, I guess you could say, in my eyes. Not the attraction I want, yeah. So in the future, I'll probably get one. I've been wanting one for a long time, like I said, but I've been wanting everything for a long time. So it just all comes down to when I have money for stuff. So yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about everything, right? I still need to get a lot of stuff, but it always comes down to once a year or something like that, if I even have it. It feels like. So we'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. That's how I do everything, right? But yeah, hopefully the mobile options welcome new people. Hopefully you stop by. Hopefully things aren't that bad again. And there was something else. Excuse me, I didn't get to mute that. There was something else. What was it? Let me see if I can find or like see something that reminds me of it, because that's usually what happens. Is I see something and I remember it, or something like just happens and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what it was. You know, getting remembered of what I forgot. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out something. I don't know if anybody ever knows. If you happen to hold on. Oh, that. Okay, that's something else. I don't know if anybody knows the how it works or anything like that, but if anybody happens to know on Twitter, or I guess X, it's officially X now, but like Twitter for me, how tags on there work as well, I would appreciate it to if you let me know. I tried to use it. I think I tried it before, but I kind of don't like using tags there. I don't like using tags on any place, honestly. But I noticed like on Instagram, they use tags. I just never noticed it. I like never noticed it at all. But every single person on there uses like a hashtag. And I never noticed that until I went there and I was like, hold up. Wait. And I pressed some more info, you know, and I scroll down a little bit and it's like hashtag such and such, hashtag such and such, you know. It's like, what? Just never noticed it. So I tried it on Twitter and yeah, nothing. Fucking bombed. Nothing happened. It just literally died. It was just a dead tweet. So I'm like wondering, did I do something wrong? Because when I look back at about 2 years ago, in 2023, it said a lot of people were using it. They were doing hashtag Twitch this, hashtag this, that. And now I'm like wondering, did it work back then? Does it work? You know? But maybe that was in the past and now it doesn't do anything really. And that's what I was like originally thinking, like it doesn't do anything right now. So maybe it still doesn't do anything, or maybe it did do something and I just didn't know and now it's dead now. I have no clue. I don't know how it works. But if it works, if you know any tags or anything that actually do work or people check out or stuff like that, let me know. Maybe I'll use it to go on, like I was saying, on X. Maybe I'll use it to for when I go live and stuff like that, if it helps out. So yeah, I'm always looking for stuff, or like new ways, I guess, to reach out kind of to a couple people. Now going into groups and stuff, I don't really do that. Yeah, I just stick to myself usually for that. Because that's just how I am, you know, as a person, personally. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know, but there's something going on today, I guess. But yeah, I'm just gonna test out a couple things still. Like I said, just keep going with that, and hopefully something works, or I figure out something, learn something like I've been learning. It just took years on the VOD channel to learn whatever it was, you know. Seriously, why is that? Why do I keep saying that? No clue, but the VOD channel and the main channel, yeah, it took a couple years for that, because like I said, it was certain things I didn't notice until things started picking up on the VOD channel a little bit. And hopefully I learned something with these shorts. I'm trying to figure that out as well, like I said. Hopefully I learned something. Hopefully, what is going on? Something's going on with YouTube though too. I don't know if anybody else is having it. It's kind of slow. It's kind of being extremely slow. In fact, I think I need to get off that. Strange. Dang, it's really being off. Okay. There it goes. What was it looking for? Yeah, it's dead right there. I'm gonna try a couple things, like I said, and we'll figure this out for the short thing. And what else? Instagram, real quick. I'm just checking it out real quick to see. No, something's off. It's super slow. Everything's super slow. What the heck? Strange. Yeah, hashtag there. What's going on? It's not going crazy yet. Barely at that. Memory and CPU are fine. Well, they're 50%-ish while streaming right now, which is kind of weird. Well, I do have multiple browsers open right now. That's the other thing. So maybe plays a part in it right now too. Because usually, like when I'm playing Marvel, I literally close them all now because of all that stuttering and whatever that stuff was. Try to see if that helped or whatever. You know, we'll figure this out. We'll do something about that. Wait, what? That? Okay, I just learned something new on my PC. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, though. Today, very short stream. In fact, I might end it right here pretty soon. I just wanted to check out a couple of things on the what is it? Dang it, blank brain right now. On the quality options thing, yeah. And seeing that it did what it did, like I said, I will go back to 1080p. And in the future, we will see what happens there. I'm tired, see? Ugh. I don't know why. I'm just super tired today. I have no idea. I literally have no idea what's going on today with me. But I just wanted to get a quick stream in, say hi, do this, check out the quality option thing, and just kind of do an update. And try to get more into the field of, you know, streaming more and stuff like that, like I said. And, I wanted to, gosh, now I'm blinking. Now it's like my brain slowed down. I wanted to figure out a couple things, like I said. I just wanted to, get some stuff done, I guess you could say, in a little bit of a simple term. But in the future, I do really want to just wake up and just stream, because now I'm like noticing what's going on here. Oh, it's just restarting. Okay. Just goes blank for a little bit. So had that little bit of a what is it? Gosh, I'm blanking. It just mutes a little bit before it replays. But what I was trying to say was, I feel like this right today is like a good indicator, or like a wake up, like, oh hey, you know, you should probably do it in the morning. Or like when you wake up, technically, because it's not really morning when I wake up sometimes. Sometimes I literally wake up in the middle of the night, you know. But it's like saying do it at the start when you have more energy, kind of thing. But yesterday I couldn't do that because that's when I was actually doing the whatchamacallit. I was actually making my food for a couple days. So yeah, couldn't do that. But today I could have, and I didn't because I was watching a couple things. I should be doing all that before, like after I stream, right? That's the other thing, right? That's why I really just want to get in the mindset of doing it slightly after I wake up. That way I have something to do after I stream as well, instead of being tired while I'm streaming. Yeah, you know, at least I'll have energy. I'll have things to look forward to, and I can do everything I was gonna do after the stream, which is what I was planning to do. But I haven't. Again, I think it's a rhythm thing. I have to get into the habit of doing it again. Like how I used to always desire to stream every single game I would play in the past. I need to do that again. Get in the habit of that. Like it's a weird habit, actually. I've noticed a lot of people who stream more, or like for a while, or they're just in general who stream as a habit, they get into that habit. Like bigger streamers and everything, and mention it too. Like it's just one of those weird things, you know. And some of them actually get into the habit of having that desire, or like they'll think they're streaming even though they're not streaming when they're when they're not streaming. Yeah, just in general, like they're playing a game and then all of a sudden they think they're streaming, so they're talking to the chat, and then they notice, oh wait, I'm not streaming. It's like kind of like a weird habit thing or whatever, and it makes them want to stream anyway. So yeah, that's kind of funny, but like it's just something, you know. I guess you could say it's like, gosh, why can't I think of it? It's something that becomes a habit, right? But it's something that proves that you like streaming. Yeah, there we go. That's a good way of putting it. It's just like something that just, yeah, it's just a good kind of thing, I guess you could say. But yeah, anyways, I want to get a couple things I want to write down as my goals for the year. I know it's past New Year's and everything, but it's still fine to put it. It's literally the first month, right? We can start putting in what goals we want to achieve this year. What we want to do. Maybe I want to say, maybe aim for 100 subscribers on YouTube, or maybe even 50. Maybe we should go low for now, because 50 is already a lot for me. I don't have any people who around right there, right? And it's like been forever since I've actually had subscribers. But I'm hoping with the new commitment of going full force into trying to stream almost every day, that will become more of a reality. You know what I mean? And we can go from, we can do some increases, right? Why do we have to stop at just the number we have picked, right? And I want to try to get that going, so we'll make up some goals for you know, subscribers on YouTube. We'll do some for Twitch, which it's almost at 100 already, believe it or not. Kind of surprised, but some of them are inactive. A lot of them are more inactive individuals, you know. So in a way, these 100 followers, or about to be 100 followers, are pretty much friends or inactive individuals, which kind of sucks, right? But it just proves that high number count doesn't mean crap on Twitch. Really doesn't. But let's go for another 100, shall we? Finally, we're starting a new year. If we can get 100 new followers on Twitch, that's like an improvement, right? Because that would be more active followers, people who are coming in and want to join in. So we'll do about 50 to 100 on YouTube, and we'll do the same thing and have 100 new followers on Twitch. So those two are going to be the main goal for now. Maybe we can get an aim for a goal of in the future. If we got what is it? Gosh, why am I blanking on this? If we get, what are the emotes? We can try to get emotes, right? And once we start getting that, I will aim for about 5 to 10 regular subscribers. So let's hope for that as well. We're going to try to aim for that. I know that's like small for subscribers, but like subscribers are subscribers. Subscribers are individuals who pay to come into the stream and have 0 ads. And I think I have it, if I'm right, I have it set to only play the ad the first time it comes in, and it doesn't play after. I want to say that's what I have it on right now. Hopefully that's how it is now. Because I used to have it on, like, I think I just turned it off and it does that automatically, is what I want to say. Or maybe it just does like a 30-minute ad here and there. I have no idea. I'm hoping it's just only the entry one. Because when I had it on the other way, I think it did bring in a couple more people from time to time, but it like messed with them because they got a lot of ads too. So I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I can turn it back on and see how a 30-minute or 30-second ad does every 30 seconds or something like that, or because I think that's the only way you can do a 30-second ad. But then you have when you do that, they always get ads when they come in. So you got a 30-second ad, and then a 30-second ad if they just got in at the 30-second, like 30-minute mark or something like that, which kind of sucks. It actually sucks, right? But I think it actually pushes people, like pushes you out a little bit to get more discoverability. So maybe I should mess with that a little bit and see how that goes. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I gotta test a bunch of stuff, whether I like it or not, you know. But yeah, we're gonna go from there. Hopefully, I'll figure some stuff out with that. See if it actually does do some weird stuff like that and pushes you out. Because I really do think it kind of does a little bit in a weird way. Because if the ads are turned on, right, it pushes it out. Because in a weird way, I would think it would push it out because you have ads playing. And ads give Twitch money. So, of course they want to push you out to more people if you have the thing on, right? So, tomorrow, I haven't actually, now that I think about it, I haven't had it on since I played Marvel Rivals. So, I will try it on. After the stream, in a little bit, I'm going to try putting it back on. And testing it with the 30-second one. And see how that goes. Like I said, I don't want it on, but, you know, if it helps, it helps, you know. We can figure the rest out after that. Because I really do think it just helps out and pushes you out to people. I really do think it does. But yeah, looks like everything's stable on my side. Looks like the frames are good. Looks like everything's good. Yeah, perfect. So, like I said, in the future we'll see how that goes, and we'll test a couple more things out. We'll go back to 1080p, and we'll still have the quality options because I will still be using the enhanced broadcasting to technically push out multiple streams to give the quality options. And yeah, from there on, if you want to join in, if you want to lurk, I welcome lurking. So yeah, welcome. I'm actually a lurker myself in a lot of channels. I don't say anything. I turned off the what is it, because I noticed that it did this, and I was trying to figure it out for a while, like, why is it doing that? I thought I turned it off, but apparently it didn't. But now I have it to where it doesn't post that you're following on the chat. Like, it would say, oh, such and such followed, thank you for following. I took that off because I already have it as an alert, right? And I don't really notice the alert when it shows on the stream, but I noticed the activity feed that you followed, you know what I mean? So I was like, that's already too much for some people. So I'll leave it on for the notification on the stream, so it like appears, but it won't make a sound, of course. The chat, it won't show on there. So I might not notice it. A bunch of people might not notice it per se. It'll just be like a normal thing. But if you want to follow, you know, I'll thank you. I won't say your name if you don't say anything. And yeah, I like I said, I'll just say thank you for following. But if you're chatting and everything, of course I'm gonna mention your name. It's only the right thing to do, right? But lurkers, you know, you don't want your name called out. I know. I get it. Don't worry. I'll just thank you for the follow. Appreciate that very much. And again, you can follow after the stream as well. You know, if that's your type of thing, you know, you don't want to follow like you don't want to be called out at all. You know, follow after the stream or stuff like that, or while I'm inactive or something. You know, appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I know, like I said, it was a short stream. It really was a short stream, kind of like a 40-minute stream. It seems like. But yeah, in the future, we'll see if we play a couple of different games. I do want to get more games in. Like I said, I don't want to just play Marvel Rivals, but I am hooked on Marvel Rivals right now. So we're gonna be playing mostly some of that for quite a while. I guess I'm gonna main it. I think that'll be the main game I main for a while in general, because I'm looking for one. And Apex has died off slowly for me, and nobody's really playing anything. So I'm trying to look for a game I'm interested in that I could play long term, that I would be like, that would be fun for me to play. And Marvel Rivals just seems to be that game for now. So yeah, if you're interested in Marvel Rivals, maybe I should just put that in the thing. That's the game I'm aiming. And we'll see from there, right? But yeah, if you're interested in Marvel Rivals, come by. If you're interested in other games, come by. Don't feel afraid to mention a couple games maybe that I might be interested in and might want to play myself. Who knows? You're interested in watching it, I might be interested in playing it. Pick a day for that and I play it, you know. But I'll figure out more games to play. There are a couple games I do want to play. I want to get back into playing. I haven't played it yet. Like, I want to play some of the Resident Evil series because I really do like the Resident Evil series. I just haven't played it on stream. And they're the remastered versions. I've never played them. I got them downloaded, a couple of them at least. And I'm gonna play like my favorite two, and which is funny enough, it's like the very first few. So yeah, the perfect, right? I haven't played one, believe it or not, so that'll be a good one to play too for me. Finally play the remastered version of that at least, and we can kind of get into it from there. Which is kind of weird. Like I said, I've played a lot of them, but I didn't play the original #1. Crazy, right? I played 0 before I played 1. That's what's crazy, right? Man, craziness. But yeah, anyways, I'm ending the stream here. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you watch the VOD, I appreciate it. You watch the VOD channel, YouTube, anywhere you watch, thank you. I do appreciate it, like I always say. Don't think I don't. Don't think I do. I do. And if you follow or subscribe or whatever that may be, again, very much. Thank you very much. I really do thank you. And hopefully you come by when it's live.